This video explores how to set up intelligent agents in the Brightspace VLE. Intelligent agents are a really useful tool for educators as they allow you to set up certain expectations within your Brightspace shell in order to help keep students engaged. So for example, you can set up an intelligent agent to gently remind students to log in who haven't. So you can have it set that if a student doesn't log into the shell for 5 days, it will send them a reminder asking them to please do that. Or if you have an assignment due, it will scan and look for students who have not submitted the assignment by the due date, and will start to send them emails based on however the frequency you choose, just reminding them to please get that assignment in. There really is an endless set of possibilities in what you can do with intelligent agents that just make your job a little bit easier and help keep students engaged in a timely manner. So in order to set up an intelligent agent, go up to Edit Course, click it, and you're going to go down to the communication area and click on Intelligent Agents. You can have multiple agents running at a time looking for different things. They'll all be listed here. So I'm going to create a new one. So click New. You want to generally name your agents specifically what they are doing. So in this case, I'm going to set up an agent that will remind students who have not submitted an assignment in the assignment box past the due date. It's going to be reminding them to please submit that now past due assignment. So the assignment I know is in the assignment folder called Test 1. So Test 1 late assignment reminder. If you'd like to provide yourself further details, you can hit this arrow and actually provide yourself a description as to what this agent is doing. Make sure that the agent is enabled. This is just telling it, who it's going to be able to send this reminder to. This is really interesting if you're looking to set up an agent that's based on login activity. So let's say I want my students at least coming into the VLE, once a week as part of a blended learning model. What I could do there is click this, and I could say, if a student hasn't accessed the course in 5 days, I will have them send the email that I set up below. So that would be as simple as it is for setting up course activity. Gentle reminders saying, you haven't accessed the course in at least 5 days. Please log into the VLE, as there may be some important information on there, or discussions or whatever you have running in your Brightspace shell. Now, in order to set up a reminder for a late assignment, you're actually going to do that in release conditions. So you want to create and attach a new release condition. So you'll click there. You'll click this drop-down menu, and under the assignments header, you actually want to click on no submission to folder. So that agent will look for no submission to a folder at a specific date that we set down below. Here's your list of all the assignments that are in the assignment folder. I'll click. I only have one right now, so there's that testing one that I had already labeled. Click there. So now we've told this intelligent agent that it's going to be looking for students who have not submitted an assignment to the testing one assignment folder. Here you're going to choose how many times it sends an email to that student. So the first option is it sends one reminder, and that's it. So even if it checks again to see if that person submitted it a week after that, it won't send another email. I generally will always set it up as every single time that agent runs and looks to see if that's submitted, I want that email going out. Okay. We do want to send an email. That's how it's going to remind them. Now, the way this works is it's asking you to, but obviously you're not sure. I don't know who this is actually going to be sent to because I don't know who might be late submitting this assignment. So what you're going to use is strings. So for the purpose of this video, here's a list. You could pause the video right here in order to get the different strings that you can use in an intelligent agent. I know that I actually want this string, initiating user. I can read the description here, but basically any user that it finds who meets those release conditions of not submitting the assignment, they are an initiating user. So you're going to put that in as the 2. So you're going to copy that and paste it right there. That's it. Doesn't have to be an email address. That initiating user string will actually, as it finds students who have not submitted by the due date, it will find their email for you. If you'd like, you can be BCC'd or CC'd on it. The way you do that is you are actually the initiating user auditors. So you would click that, copy it, or you would just copy it based on this video if you don't have access to this this document. This document should be posted where the video is located. And I'll just put that in there. That way I'm also getting the emails just so I can track on that. Subject would be late assignment, test 1. And then I generally want it to be personalized. So I would say hello, and I really want it to say the student's name. So again, I can use a string, and I would actually use this string right here, initiating user first name. And again, what that will do is if I type that in, put a comma, it will actually put the student's name that it's emailing. So if I'm emailing student name Jim, it will find Jim's email, put it here, and it will say, hello, Jim. It will do that all automatically using these strings. Now again, if you need to take time to pause the video and make sure you're copying these strings down correctly if you're following along with me, that's totally okay to pause. And at this point, you would obviously complete the email that you would like. Please submit test 1 assignment as it is now overdue. Obviously, you could be a lot more detailed in your email, but for the purpose of this video, I'm just going to leave it pretty short. Okay, you can include attachments. So if you really want to nudge, you could include a upload of the actual assignment page, or you could actually link, if it's an assignment that's in Brightspace, you can link the assignment here. So it kind of gives that extra nudge. You want to leave it as HTML. And this is the final and important step. How often do you want this agent to run? Now, if you set this agent to run before the assignment is due, it will look, let's say the assignment is due on, October 5th. If you set this to run October 1st, it will look for all of the users who have not submitted the assignment. It doesn't know the due date is October 5th. It's just looking simply who has not submitted to that folder. And if you have it set before the due date, it will send this email out saying that it is late. So you always want, if you are trying to set this up for a late assignment, you want it to be scheduled after the due date has passed. So if it's due on October the 5th, I would probably schedule this for October the 6th as my first date. Okay, so I want to use the schedule. I want to update the schedule. And let's say I want it to run weekly, repeats every week, once a week, every Friday. Okay. And again, I could actually have it, maybe I want it to run Monday, Wednesday, and Friday every week. I update. So again, it will, the next run date will actually be October 7th. Okay, so it's already preset that to, because of the date being Wednesday today when I made this video. And then it will run from there. Okay, so that's how you set up those specific things. Now, if you do want it to have a different date than the day that you set it, you can simply, let's say I think, let's say the assignment is actually due this Thursday, so it's not due till tomorrow. So I'm going to click there, and I'm actually going to set it to run tomorrow, and it will just keep running. Notice that I set it for tomorrow, but I have it only set for running Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays. So my first date that it will run is the day after it's due, Friday, October 9th, and then it will run every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and look for students who haven't submitted it, and we'll send them that short email reminding them automatically. Save and close, and you now have that agent working for you, sending them those reminder emails, and just giving those gentle reminders to students to keep engaged.